What is going on? Whoa, man, you blinded me. Oh my God.
Wow.
I told you I had a good one
Wow.
today.
Woo.
Wow. I'm speechless. Right? Speechless. Okay. All right, we'll jump right into
Wow.
it. Matt's punishment, man. It's a good one. This tops everything right here.
Uh-huh.
Lord have
Yeah,
mercy.
I'm not happy about it. I'll tell you that much.
Are you basically telling yourself you're a clown?
Oh yeah, well,
Okay,
it
I get
ended
it.
up I was
I get
bottom
it.
of the heap, so I'm the clown of the week. You're right, that's the way it is. And son of a gun, it was just, I mean, let's put it this way to our audience: we were dead heat tied going into all three of us were tied heading into the cup race. And Mr. Crown over there, of course, picked Mr. Elliott and won
Road
the
course
race.
king.
And Michael had a good pick, and I can't remember where your pick finished. If it was like
Dang it.
third or fourth or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And I picked McDowell, not expecting much, and I thought, well, I'll get the punishment, whatever. And he finished seventh, and I'm like, damn it! And I still got to wear this damn thing, even though he got a top 10.
Yeah. Well,
So,
yeah.
I've set the
We'll
bar
get it.
high, and this weekend's punishment, because there's a special twist to this week's picks. We'll let you boys know about it later in the show. Punishment for whoever loses this week better be topping
Woo.
this.
All I gotta say is you better get ready to wear it again.
That's
It
all
ain't
I
gonna
can
be
say.
me.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be me. Right. Davey Lamont is watching today. What up, Davey? What's going on? We'll jump on into it. Y'all doing good today? Tonight?
Doing good.
Fighting the
How do you-
storms over there, Reading?
It's calm for the moment.
Calm for the moment. I like it. I like it. Well, we got somebody. He's early. We're going to jump him in. We ain't going to hold him too long. He is in the Racing Dream contest that Flow Racing has. So let's bring him in. Let's bring him in. So what's going on, Brandon?
Not much. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good,
Pretty
man.
good.
I'm glad for you to join us. Yeah, man, we're trying to get you some votes, man. With the Racing Dream. Tell us a little bit. We're going to start off here. Tell us a little bit about the backstory, how you got into racing from the start of it.
So, pretty much in my whole life, Dad had owned race cars. He never really drove much. He drove for 1 year. When I was about 15, we started racing mini cup cars and micro sprints and stuff. And then I kind of went off. You know how kids are. We know everything. So I kind of went off on my own, ran a bunch of stock car stuff, and ended up running some wingless sprint car stuff. Then the whole time Dad was still owning cars and still doing his own racing thing. And it's been a part of our family since my whole life. So it's always there. And then 2017, for whatever reason, we both decided to sell out. Kind of got out of racing, at least with our own stuff.
Right.
And then in 2019, Dad came to me, asked if I wanted to go racing again, and I was like, yeah, sure. So we went, picked up a car, got everything that we had just both sold out 2 years prior, got everything, cars, trailers, tools, got everything back. And
Starting over, basically.
yeah. And we were kind of kicking ourselves in the butts for it, but we didn't know at the time. So
tell me. I watched your submission video. I watched all of them. Yours stood out the most to me. Michael, the same way.
Yeah, definitely.
Uh, that's why I only reached out to one. That was you. Uh, so tell us a little bit about the Dale McDowell school that you went to down in Tennessee, 411.
Okay, so last year, beginning of March, we had it was a class of, I think there was four of us from up here that went down. We all went down to the class together. Um, that was a great experience. It was invaluable to us last season, especially with all the tracks up here being shut down. It probably took 6 months off my learning curve on running a late model. Dale is fantastic with coaching, being able to talk to you, figuring out what he needs to do to get through to you. He's also a little crazy, I think. He would literally stand out on the track like a lane and a half up off the bottom and tell us where to brake and where to get on the throttle. There's some
So
guy from
did y'all have
Pennsylvania.
Did y'all have two-way radios basically?
Just one. He would talk to us over the receiver,
Okay.
over our normal deal that we wear at the track.
Okay.
And then, like I said, he would stand out there on the track and he'd be pointing. And I don't know that I would trust somebody I just met hurling a race car at me to stand there on the track in their way.
So what part of Pennsylvania are you from? I know I called it a little bit. What part of Pennsylvania are you from?
So I live in Carlisle. Yeah, I'm maybe 15 minutes from Williams Grove Speedway.
So is that where you
About
race mostly?
No, we're going to race mostly Port Royal.
Okay.
This year we've ran at 3 different tracks so far, just because of how shows have fallen. We haven't really settled into a home track groove yet, but we're gonna stick mainly to Port Royal.
So, uh, so you're gonna try to run. You're gonna attempt the when the World Outlaws come up there. You're gonna try to run that show when that comes up there.
So they were just up here this weekend.
All they was.
Yeah, this past weekend. I'll probably run the we didn't race. Our good friends ran, and Friday they ran into some engine trouble. So my buddy Chad actually ran my car Saturday night up there.
How'd he do?
We didn't qualify. There's 40 some cars there, and it's an outlaw show. Just like my first race in a super. This is my first year in a super. We went to Hagerstown and ran against Lucas Oil, and the Outlaws were off, so all those guys were there. And we didn't have any expectations whatsoever heading into that night. But I did beat Kyle Larson in the heat race and the consi.
Hey, that right there, you can take it to your grave.
Yeah,
son,
he might have blown up in time trials. I'm not sure, but all I know is I have the printout with me ahead of him.
Yeah. So how many races are you slated to try to run this year?
We're probably going to be around 15, 20.
Okay.
We can run pretty much every week.
If
Well,
you wanted to.
I'd say 3 weeks. 3 weeks out of the month we can run. For whatever reason, some of the super races get kind of sparse some months. So,
What made you want to enter this contest? I mean, I'm sure they had a lot of people enter it. What made you spark your interest to enter it?
Dad always told me that it didn't really excite him to go run against 12 or 15 cars. He wanted to run against 40, 50 cars. He always wanted to have his car. If there was a big show, his car was there. He always took a lot of pride in.
I respect that.
In being able to compete against a big field and being there
I
to
know,
win.
Flow Racing made a comment this past was it Tuesday night that kind of struck me odd. He's like, we don't really want 40 or 50 cars showing up for a midweek show. We just want 20 to 25. Well, I can tell you right now, there's a lot of racers that want that 40 to 50. They want to show that they're the best, right? And stuff. And I expected. Do you follow a lot of the World Outlaws, the Lucas Oil stuff?
Yeah, yep.
So but I thought a lot of guys would go there and stuff. Out of the racetracks that you've raced at, what's got to be your favorite so far?
So in the late model,
It's any racing you've done, what's a favorite so far? You think
Winchester, Virginia.
Winchester, Virginia?
For whatever reason, the first time I laid eyes on that track, I just thought it was the coolest place. And that's the last track that I won at too, back in 2014, which seems like forever ago. So, but I love that place. It's a great size. It's not too small. Bang.
That's a paperclip type style track, ain't it?
Yeah. There's definitely you got some straightaway and some tight turns.
I want to get back to the flow racing deal. They put up a great contest for 8 guys. You got narrowed down to one of the 8. It's $1,000 in fuel, $1,500 for your tires, entries into both events, and I think I'm missing something. There's something else. Pit passes. You're a little bit behind in the polls, but guess what? We still got a long way to go, right? We're still going to blast your name out there. We're still going to try to flood it in. I've seen bigger upsets than this, right?
Yeah. We're still hopeful. I mean, I think voting ends Monday, so
yeah. I mean, it's only Thursday.
Yep.
We still got plenty of days.
Yep.
And stuff.
I have voted every day. I have voted for you every day.
I voted on my computer, my wife's computer, her laptop, my phone, her phone. So, and I'm gonna keep doing it every day, man. We want you to go, right? I did put the link in the comments. It is pinned at the top of our page. So all y'all listening, I want y'all to go give a vote right now and vote every day until Monday. I think they take the polls basically down where you can't see it until the final day.
Yeah, that's what I gathered.
So I hope they do, because that's that brings the suspense a little bit more. So we're hoping for it. In the future, I know first year going to Eldora is going to be a learning curve, but are you going to try to continue running late models even after? I know your dad passed. Are you going to try to continue running late models after this year?
Yeah, it's such a big family thing for us. Right. Like I said in the video, you come into our pits any night, there's 15, 20 people there.
That's great.
Yeah, Grandma cooks for everybody. So if you guys are ever up here, you're not going to go hungry if you swing by the pits. So.
We've got a guy that races with us quite a bit. That's up into the Pennsylvania area. Dustin Levenite. He's up in the Pennsylvania area. So I wouldn't mind. Look, whenever I retire early and hit the lottery, I've got me a map of tracks I want to hit, and there is some north tracks that I want to hit. Right. There's a bucket list of tracks that I want to hit. So, never say never, right? But in the future, do you see yourself trying to make a world or something like that maybe in the future?
Yeah. I definitely need to get confident around here. The competition around here is so tough. Just a normal night at Port Royal, there's 40 cars, and the guys that you see in the B main, it's they're top tier guys.
That's only going to make you better. That's only going to make you better right there. And stuff. We run a lot of iRacing, and I love when I hop in a lobby, a hosted lobby, and there's 30 cars in there, because you got to give effort to make the show, right? Everybody ain't making a show. You got to make effort to make the show. So, but man, good luck to you. I hope you make it in. We're still voting for you. We're still going to blast it. I'm going to blow some bunch of groups up too, so they might get tired of it. But somebody will click on it, right? But man, good luck to you. I want to have you on later on. I mean, after you get some race under your belt at Port Royal,
okay,
and kind of give us some insight on Port Royal.
Sounds great. I appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Man.
You bet.
You have a good one, man.
All right. Thank you, guys. You guys have a good night.
You too.
You too, man. Good luck.
That's pretty cool, man. I mean, racers like that, they need more racers like that into the touring series, right? I mean, personality, somebody fresh starting with it. Port Royal is basically like a Eldora, right? I mean, you got your local field like a Florence that's basically a Lucas Oil show in your local shows. You know, Same thing with y'all modifieds. When y'all modifieds run, it's basically a touring series at a home track. You got your main shows, main guys that's there, but them guys can go and run your high dollar series and be competitive. So I mean, I hope he does good. I mean, I hope he makes it in.
I do too.
Uh, we're gonna jump
We
in a
all
little
are.
bit. Yeah, I'm for. We're gonna jump in. Coming up on the show today, gonna talk a little bit about Coda. You was right, Matt. About Coda. We'll talk a little bit about that. A little
Another.
rumor.
That's the other reason this is here, because that was a circus clown show.
Yeah. Um, we'll talk a little bit. Kurt Busch had some news. We'll talk a little bit about Hendrick. Being on fire. Basically, we're picking a lot of races this week. A lot. Was it 5? We're
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
picking 5. Is it 5?
Yeah.
5 races, and Mr. Well, I don't know. The commissioner's on this side.
Yeah.
Presidente's on this side.
Yeah.
And El Presidente has got a special announcement about what else is happening with our 5 picks this weekend.
Yep. We'll get to that later. We'll preview Show Me 100. Looking forward to that, man. I'm really looking forward to Show Me 100. I'm going to miss the Thursday night portion. Hope my boss ain't listening, but it might be somewhere stashed, somewhere, kind of where I'm glancing at it every now and then till I
I
get
don't
off.
really think you'll miss a whole lot of it.
No,
I mean,
they're
it's like-
expecting hot lap. They're expecting hot laps start at 4:30. Qualifying start at 5:30. I'll catch the Friday night show or
I
the Friday
thought
night
hot
show.
lap started at 5:30 and then it went into qualifying.
Oh, it's 5:30 is when they want the time trials.
shoot.
Yeah, 5:30 is time trials. It's but you trialing 45 cars, so that's gonna take a while.
It won't take very long. 3 cars
No.
at a time.
3 cars at a time. It don't take long.
It depends if are they gonna qualify the modifieds too.
Nope.
So modifieds a draw.
Yep.
Damn. We'll see. 4 heat races probably. 6.
Probably 5.
No, they wouldn't do 5. They wouldn't do an odd number with
Oh.
A, B, C, D group. I don't know. Daniel said he just voted. Appreciate it, Daniel. Means a lot. Vote again tomorrow. So we're gonna jump into it. Coda. Now we'll see this. We'll do this first. Kurt Busch announces his retirement at season's end. Questions that he's come out and said no. He didn't say that, but a lot of sources are coming out saying he did. My question to y'all: is he a first ballot Hall of Famer? 5 years now. Does he get in first ballot?
Yes.
No, I don't think so. He's got 1 championship or 2.
He's got a championship. There's been guys that have gotten the Hall of Fame now that don't have championships. Mark Martin's in there. He doesn't have a championship.
Dale Jr.
Yeah, Dale Jr.'s in there. No championship. He's gonna be in first
I got a
ballot.
question. Is Ward Burton in there?
No.
See, that's another one I think he's done so much for the sport. I don't know. That's something for another day, right? But that was I saw this news coming at some point, right? Right now would be a good time to announce it because one. All right, let's shift gears. Who do you think will be in that one car next year? Give me some names you think that could come up and be in that one car next year, or maybe
Noah Gragson. Noah Gragson.
Yeah.
He's in the Chevy pipeline.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yep, that would probably be my first. That would be my first guess to probably going in that car.
Y'all probably wouldn't agree to this, but I would say Justin Allgaier before I would put Noah Gragson in there.
Allgaier's a good choice too.
But we said that too. But Allgaier, does he want to come back to Cup? I mean, Matt, you mentioned that. Does he really want to come back to Cup? I don't think he does. Right?
I think he does, but you know what? I don't see him coming back to Cup unless it's a Hendrick Motorsports or Joe Gibbs Racing calling.
Well, here's my deal.
And that ain't going to happen because he's 30. What is he now? 32 years old?
Yeah, he just had a baby like
I
yesterday.
think he's at 32 or 33 years old. So,
or Brett Moffitt could be a pick as well.
Brett Moffitt reminds me of something of a Casey Atwood. He got rushed, right? He jumped into Michael Waltrip's car.
But you look at the top Chevrolet drivers in Xfinity right now, and when you think about it, who's the first name that comes to mind? Just about right off the bat is Noah.
Noah Gragson.
And the problem is that Noah ain't going to stay in Xfinity forever. And there's got to be a seat open up somewhere. I mean,
well, somebody from Gibbs is about to retire in a couple years, I'd say.
Well, did you boys hear the news about Kyle Busch?
That he's injury?
Yeah, his 2015 injury is causing him some grief.
Yeah, but I don't see him retiring no time soon.
You know what? I see what you mean, Willie, but you know what? I've heard this as well, but I think back to my boy Gordon back in the day. And one of the reasons that he didn't keep racing is, there was the kids and everything, but his back problems.
Yeah.
He was having a lot of issues with his back, and that was, I think, because the last season he ran, he still could have probably run another 2, 3, 4 years in Cup easily.
Yeah. They got to make room for Ty. I don't think Ty Gibbs. He's not going to be in Xfinity very long.
And I've never heard Kyle complain about it till just recently about this injury bugging him and stuff like that. But you know what? I mean, at the end of the day, Brexton's not getting, he's getting up there now in the age where he's going to want to be involved. And
yeah.
And, I honestly think that the retirement age of Cup drivers is going to start coming down. I mean, now that Kurt Busch is retired, Boyer retired. I know Harvick's running good, but I don't think Harvick's got 5 years left.
No. I'll be honest with you, and this is just me thinking outside the box. I don't think Harvick retires until Hailie Deegan is ready. I honestly believe Hailie Deegan is taking over that 4 car. I've said it from the beginning. He's a big advocate for her. Right? Ford does not have nobody in the pipeline besides Riley Herbst. And let me say you something, boys.
No. This is an easy decision because we've talked about this. If Riley Herbst don't pull up his socks,
he ain't going to be in that 98 car.
Hailie Deegan's going to be in that 98 car.
I think that Hailie Deegan's going to move up to 98 car anyway. That's just my opinion. So,
I think Hailie Deegan's going to be in the 98 car unless Riley Herbst somehow manages to pull a rabbit out of his ass.
There's something got to be with Riley Herbst and Monster Energy. There's some kind of connection right there. I don't know if his family owns it or what, because he has not showed no such speed in the past 2 or 3 years he's been in Cup or in Xfinity. Sorry. All right.
The way I look at it, Monster Energy is involved with Deegan too, right?
Yeah.
So for me, it's an easy slide into that seat. Very easy slide into that seat.
Yeah. Well, she'll lose TJ Majors as a spotter. That happens. He gone. All right, we're gonna jump to Coda. A little funny side here that I'm gonna play a little TikTok. This guy cracks me up. He's hilarious. Yeah, I think y'all gonna get a kick out of it.
Track, who this? I'm ready, partner. Are you ready? I'm ready. It's fine. We can actually race with you today. Famous last words.
Locked in between gears.
This rain is fogging up my bifocals. Oh, you just wait.
Oh, no! Benedetto!
There goes my top 10 streak. Can't see anything. Yeah, none of us can. I'm leaning. I can see just fine.
No, we're not even to the corner. He lifted because of that.
My bad, Harv. I can't see nothing. Put it out. Everybody's wrecking. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm far from done, J.A. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Same situation. Wow. And right under him. Oh, and into the wall.
Single file restarts rest of the way. Yes. Yes! Y'all do remember I'm the best on road courses, right? I'm not finished.
Oh, Kurt Busch. Whoa.
Holy bejesus. Fine, okay, but race is over. Yo, we win? Yes, you win. Victory's mine. Haha, road course king, let's go. You're welcome, Chase.
Look, I had a kick out of that. That guy's hilarious. He does one every week. I'll play it every week because it's that's that funny. He summed it up, right? The weather was way too bad. NASCAR don't need no business in the rain. None. Zero. Cut it out. Shred the rain tires. Do what you got to do. Shred them. It's done. Don't do it. Right? This ain't F1. This ain't IndyCar. This ain't, IMSA. It's not. I mean, Bill France Sr. right now is rolled over in his grave if he knew we was racing in the rain, right? He wouldn't put up with that crap. We shouldn't either. But, anyway, it showed a little clip, but I'm going to play it here. Kevin Harvick and Bubba Wallace. This right here is ridiculous.
So let's start with what happened to Harvick.
Okay, down the back straightaway, see Eric Jones to his inside. No visibility here. Starting to slow down, getting in the corner.
No, we're not even to the corner. He lifted because of that.
Yeah, what happened? He let off early because he didn't know where the brake.
I mean, that right there is ridiculous, right?
Smoked him.
Yeah. I don't know who his spotter was right there, but I'm sure they can't see.
Oh,
Bubba turned down another interview. If everybody didn't realize that, he turned down another interview. That was the first time I have ever seen a crew chief have to do an interview for a driver because he turned down an interview. Right?
Listen, when the visibility's that bad, I mean, let's even go to Daytona, 24 hours of Daytona, right? They get some pretty nasty rainstorms during the 24 hours of Daytona. And if it was raining as hard as it was at COTA, guess what? They would have been running tons of laps under yellow.
Yeah.
Because there's too much water. And you can't, But
you know
NASCAR,
what NASCAR solution was? Okay, let's try flaps at Richmond.
At some point, the rain gets to be too much that you can't run the car safely. Oh yeah, they're talking about mud flaps and this and that.
No, they tried it out. They had a test and they put flaps on the tires to break the spray up. The spray was going up. I'm like, oh my god, are you serious?
Listen,
Look,
unless we're
going to I was looking forward to COTA.
Oh,
I thought it would bring a better racing, right? Oh my!
It's got to be a dry track. If it was a dry track, it would have been a totally different deal.
You think they go back and try it again?
Yeah,
well, they're gonna. They're gonna. You got to remember, the whole thing is that we've talked about it before. The next generation car, in some ways, is actually better built and more purposeful built for road course racing.
Yeah. Well, here's what Kevin Harvick had to say after this.
We don't have any business being out in the rain, period. So, all I can say is this is the worst decision that we've ever made in our sport that I've been a part of, and I've never felt more unsafe in my whole racing career, period.
I'm 100% Kevin Harvick right there, 100%. Totally agree with that one. No business being in the rain. Monday might not look no better, right? I don't know.
You know what? If they can control the spray, I think that I would be okay with them racing in damp conditions. But not what they were racing in at COTA.
Yeah.
No.
I agree.
The car's just not built. It's not built for it. It's not designed for it. And I mean, I was listening to XM and Justin Marks was on there, I guess, yesterday. And his answer basically was, well, it's the driver's fault. You know what? If it's like the way it is, you got to basically lift.
Wait a second. Sound like TJ Majors. We was running fine. Look.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, listen, it might be good for the first or second or third place cars, but I mean, you look at that overhead shot that you had of Harvick, and you couldn't see nothing.
Here's a better one. Here's the Martin Truex and Cole Custer.
We got another one. Is that the 19?
Yep.
Same situation. Wow.
And right under him. Oh, and into the wall. Goes the 40. Oh, my gosh.
Cole Custer, nowhere to go there. Big fire. He had a big impact. Luckily, seeing him get out of the race car right now, because that was a big issue, I believe, here. Or maybe not.
His hood's still
not
up.
yet.
Oh, somebody checked up right there.
McDowell
yep.
checks up. Truex gets into him, and he's slowing down. And here comes Cole Custer through to the inside. Nowhere to go. Has no idea.
That right there, after that incident right there, NASCAR should have stopped the race right there.
Yeah, I agree.
They should have stopped it right there and been done with it. You had two guys about flipped from rear end crashes. We're not talking about, okay, the cars are easy when they get sideways and you basically, cone them underneath and flip them. They about flipped end over end, right? Cole Custer about got hit, when he's climbing out of his car as soon as he got stopped because he was on fire.
Yeah, Stenhouse, you saw him coming up in a hurry, and
I
saw that replay, and I thought, oh damn, I hope this isn't going to.
I didn't get to see. Brad Doherty probably needs to get rid of Stenhouse. I think it's time to get rid of Stenhouse. Him and Quinn Huff. When you're battling with Quinn Huff and you're having a wreck fest with Quinn Huff, it's time to turn in the keys, right? I reckon him and Quinn Huff was battling, and I reckon they spun each other out twice. When you let Quinn Huff get up there with you, you're in bad shape, right?
Yeah.
All we can say, and I think we all three of us agree, it was not the NASCAR's finest moment on Sunday.
No. I hope they learn something, because now they go to Road America. I think the next new track besides Nashville is Road America. Leave the rain tires at home. That's my opinion. I mean,
Road America is going to be tough to leave the rain tires home, though.
I mean, yeah, it's up there in rain.
That's going to be that's going to be tough.
Jeremy Clemens won a race in the rain, so he hopes it rains again. Michael McDowell hopes it rains again, because he said if it races in the rain, he has a good shot. I mean, and so here's Martin Truex's.
Well, no. If McDowell likes racing in the rain, the first thing he needs to do is fire whoever the hell was the guy that put his windshield wiper on his car, because his windshield wiper compared to half the field sucked.
You're just mad because you had to wear the clown because of him. Here's Truex.
He finished 7th, and I had to wear the damn clown.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Here's Truex's little comments here.
Certainly a huge. We just heard from Cole Custer. From your perspective, I mean, how do you describe the racing and just that moment for you, Martin?
Well, I mean, the only way to describe it is you can't see anything. So, I mean, it's
Well, it's not one to play. Basically, what he said was he could not see. You couldn't even see the red light. He was told to check up. By the time he checked up, he was already into McDowell. And he said he had to step on the gas because he knew he was about to get run over. That's bad for a driver to have that feeling. But a couple things. NASCAR calls a race after 14 laps with 14 laps to go. Chase Elliott is the last driver to pick up the win, and in Hendrick camp. Right now, as it stands, we're 14 races in, I think, 14, 15 races in. Is Hendrick the best organization so far in 2021? Matt, we'll let you start off. Are they the best organization in 2021?
They're the only organization in NASCAR right now in Cup that has all 4 of their drivers with a win and in the playoffs. They're the only organization that has that right now. I think Chase kind of lucked his way into that win to a degree because of the rain and everything like that. I think if that thing goes for the rest of the 14 laps, he don't win that race.
I think Kyle Busch wins that race.
I think Kyle Busch would have won that race. So, he kind of lucked his way into it and everything like that. But, that was a big win overall because that was
I swung for the fence I swung for the fence on fantasy with Chase Elliott, and it paid off for me. So
but think about it. That organization now has 268 Cup wins. They just tied Penner Enterprises for the most Cup wins ever by any organization. They tied it with that win. They also just got Chevrolet's 800th win in Cup. That was all on the same win.
Wow.
It was that overall for Chevrolet and Hendrick Motorsports was a big win.
Yeah.
And you know what? I saw an interview with Rick Hendrick, and as far as he's concerned, he's going to pass Petty Enterprises this weekend.
I wouldn't put it past him. Be honest.
He basically has put the gauntlet down and basically said he wants that win this weekend. So,
another Hendrick, is Kyle Larson the best driver in Cup Series right now as we stand?
I'll let Michael take this one first.
Michael, go ahead.
Right
now.
He is good. I'll give him that. He is good. He's been the most consistent, I think, this year.
I disagree with that, but
as far as the best, he's up there. I don't know who is the best driver. Right now, I might have to go with either Byron or Bowman as maybe being the best right now.
Bowman ain't in the conversation. I don't think so.
I mean, he's got, 2 wins already? I mean, you can't.
He does have 2 wins. I thought he only had that 1.
When we're talking about if you're going consistency-wise, Byron's got the field just about licked. Because
consistent.
Right? Because he had, what was it? Was it 11 top 10 finishes in a row? And then this weekend, he finished 11th.
Right. Okay.
And his car was not good. I'll tell you what, I ain't heard him swear as much as I ever heard him swear on the radio about Di Benedetto in my life. Because that's about the 3rd or 4th time that Matty D has took out 24
D is trying to make something happen with the Brad Keselowski. The Brad Keselowski rules. He's trying to prove he needs to go, right? He's trying to prove I want that 2 car, right? Or I need that 21 car. I don't think he gets the 2 car. I think that's Cindric. If Keselowski leaves, I think Cindric gets moved to Penske.
But I mean, when you're talking about the most consistent driver in NASCAR, you got to give that to William Byron for sure.
Consistently, I'm talking about
consistent.
Best driver.
Overall best driver. I got to go. I mean, I think Larson's led the most laps this year of any driver. I believe.
Only reason I'm going to say Larson is the best driver is because he showed it with the speed he had at the road course. He's short track, intermediate road course. We've been to all the racetracks, and he's been consistently fast, right?
Yeah. Now, you know what? I am going to section this a little bit because at the end of the day, a guy that's gaining momentum in a hurry is Kyle Busch.
Oh, 100%.
The momentum for Kyle Busch is picking up big time right now. And,
Kyle Busch gets a win within the next 3 races.
I tell you, with my picks, I'm debating.
Well,
I've got 2 drivers in mind, and I'm debating between the 2, and Busch is one of them.
Keep this one on your back burner. Kyle Busch wins Nashville. That's his race he wins. He wins Nashville. Him and Carl Edwards put on a show every time they went to Nashville. Because Carl Edwards was a concrete king. Yeah. And it was always him, Boyer, and Kyle Busch when they went to Nashville.
Yeah. No, he's going to be tough to beat at Nashville. He is. There's no doubt about it.
That fits in his driving style. So I just had to throw that out there a little bit,
When it comes to 2021, definitely by far top 3 in the series.
Yeah.
Kyle Larson, top 3 in the series right now.
Yep. We'll see. We'll jump on to. Well, it's here, boys. It's time. I hope y'all got it ready. Coke 600 and our picks for the week. Coke 600 preview. The qualifying. You think this is a race they should qualify? I mean, if you're not going to qualify at your other intermediates, you think this is a race they should qualify at?
Listen, as far as I'm concerned,
I
they
know.
qualified Daytona 500. And we only technically now, this year, we only have 3 crown jewel races left this year. Right?
Southern
We have
500.
Daytona 500, Southern 500, and Coke 600.
But they're not going to qualify the Southern 500?
And I know. So as far as I'm concerned, they should be qualifying the 600, and they should be qualifying the Southern 500.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. You got, I think last time I looked, it was 43 cars for the Xfinity, 37 or 38 cars per Cup, and right at 40 cars per truck.
Yep.
With them qualifying.
Not everybody makes the show.
No, right. You have people going home for the Xfinity and the trucks. Yep. They're only doing 36 cars, which I don't understand that. It's the stupidest rule. If you're not going to qualify, you run 40, and if you qualify, you run 36. So the guys that run, you had Kyle Weatherman go home, you had Bailey Curry go home, you had Timmy Hill go home. Them 3 guys has run every race this year so far that we did not qualify.
Yep.
They went home.
Yep.
Jordan Anderson's like, oh, I'm good, right? Jordan Anderson finally got his chance with his car. They qualified in. They ran a good race. Now he's got Josh Berry in the car for Road America. That automatically locks him into Road America.
Yeah. Well, and Reddick's in the car this weekend.
Is Reddick in the car this weekend?
Reddick's in the car this weekend again.
So now you have a car that is basically you're going to run the rest of the show. He's going to run the rest of the races. He's there. The man is a business smart. He made a business decision. He wants to run that car. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan Anderson wants to be in that car. But he made a business decision. I want that car in the field to sell sponsorship. That's what he did. So.
Okay. So, Mr. Commish on this side. No, which side? This side. Commissioner can go over the overall point standings and results from last week. And then El Presidente on this side, well, no, this side, can go over the rules and regulations for this week's picks.
Okay. Rules is...
Hold your horses. Commissioners first.
All right. Currently, the point standings going into this week is Willie's at 52. I'm 14 back at 38. Matt, you are third at 34, 18 back. Let's see. Last week, Willie won the Cup race. I finished third. In the Truck Series, Willie won the truck race. I finished second. And in the Xfinity Series, Matt won that, and I got second. Willie was last with Noah Gregson going off on the hook.
Yeah. Only race I didn't finish good. Noah got me.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So I guess I'm up picks first. So which race are we picking first?
I got a little twist.
Twist.
Oh, yeah. That's what. Yeah, this is the commissioner's, the Presidente's turn now.
All right. We're going to be picking the trucks, the Xfinity, the Cup, Show Me 100, Lucas Oil race. And we're going to be doing random draw for the Indy 500. Okay. On top of that, double points. Double.
Yep.
Double points. All right. The winner of the fantasy this week, $30 prize.
Damn.
$30 prize this week. $30 prize this week. So if you win it, you'll get $30 PayPal to you. So if anybody wants to sponsor the fantasy, by God, here's your chance. No. But no, $30. I said crown jewels. We're going to do some prizes for crown jewels. Next year, I want to get 50 guys in there, right? If we get 50 guys in the fantasy, it'll be weekly prizes, right? But, we only got 11 or 12 in there. So we're going to be
I'll submit. I'll send you. I'll post the link here in just a second.
Yep.
All right. So how are we doing this? Are we doing Indy 500 first, or what? How do you want to do this?
Hold your horses. Hold your horses. I got to get the link first.
Well, we could do the other 4 first, the ones we're actually picking.
All right.
All right. Let's do Show Me 100 first.
Show me 100 first. Who you got, Matt?
I am going to take Hudson O'Neal.
Didn't see that coming. Didn't see that
coming.
Woo. Okay.
Dang, that makes me really think about my pick worse now than I was wouldn't to.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that one.
I know you weren't, because I figured that was going to be your pick. So
yeah, you got it.
That wasn't mine. I am going to just stick to my guns, and I'm going to go Bobby Pierce.
Oh, Lord. He picked Bobby Pierce. That's...
Well, there's either going to be a right side quarter left on it, or it's going to be ripped off, I mean.
You waiting for my pick now?
I am waiting on you. Let me get Scott Blomqvist.
Nope. This guy is leading the Lucas Oil points. Tim McCready. T-Mac.
Didn't
see that one coming, did you, boss?
I figured you were either going to go McCready or Davenport, so I'm not totally surprised.
Well, I'm telling you, Davenport will not win the Show Me 100. He does not do well at Lucas Oil.
No.
I was never. You guys figured out. You guys were sure I was going to pick him, and I was like, nah, I ain't picking him.
And Ferguson
Josh Ray just said Fergie time.
Well, that's who I said for tomorrow, didn't I? Earlier today, yes. Willie, I said it was Chris Ferguson.
Yes. Yep.
Josh, if you want to play Dirt Draft, Michael will hook you up with a link that we're doing a private deal. If you think you've got the expertise to take us down here.
Hang on just a second, and I'll pop that up there.
Okay. Trucks.
Truck race.
Now we can only have 10 people in here.
First 10 gets in.
Which is already including
your 3 hosts.
Password to that is
if you want private messaging, that's fine.
Well, I just set it up here for everybody to see.
Okay.
Did it twice.
All right. Sheldon Creed for me in the trucks.
Sheldon Creed
for me in the trucks. Got himself a new sponsor. He's going to be high on the horse. I figure he's got her.
You mean it ain't Camping World on the side?
No. Supposedly he's got himself a sponsor for the rest of the year.
No way that company sponsors him rest of the year.
That's what they're saying.
Wow. Man, okay.
All right, my pick is John Hunter.
Wait, so hold up. You've already picked him, ain't you?
No, I did.
Hold up. You color-coded son of a gun.
We're 2 for.
Oh, you got it.
So far we're 2 for 2 for taking his picks.
We planned this out, didn't we?
Well, that puts a wrench in his things again. Uh. Man, this is gonna be tough.
You ain't gonna have this crown this week, boy.
I think I can. You know what? I'm going with a long shot here. He don't run the series regular. He's an ARCA guy. Huh?
An ARCA guy?
He's an ARCA guy.
No. 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 He ain't gonna win. I know exactly who he's picking. He ain't gonna
Drew
win.
Dollar.
Gibbs? Drew Dollar?
No,
Drew Dollar. Drew Dollar.
No. Oh, that's an easy one. That'll be last for Willie.
I don't think so. He's in the 51 truck. That truck's got speed.
All right.
Xfinity.
Now it's time for the Xfinity pick.
Austin Cindric.
God damn.
All right. And I got Ty Gibbs.
Are you serious?
Bam!
Boom!
God.
Shake and bake. Shake and bake. We're
I ain't doing that no more because we looked embarrassed last time.
Yeah, we did.
Wow. Wow.
It's all right. We got another one for you coming for the cup.
Now I gotta go back and see who I actually picked here. You know what? What color am I? What am I? Yellow?
Yeller.
You know what? I ain't picked him. I'm going with my man, Jeb Burton.
What did I tell you?
Called it. Called it.
Hey, he's running good. Why not? He finished what, 7th or 8th on a road course?
And you know
I'll
what?
take it.
We both said in pre-show when you weren't around, we both said he's going to pick Jeb Burton. We both said it right off the bat.
I was picking Ty Gibbs.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
I'm saving Dinger for later on. Y'all better hope I don't have last pick when it's a road course.
Cup.
I've done used him.
All right.
All right. Now, I wasn't planning on using this guy because you two bozos have already burned him. He's won 2 of the last 3 600s.
Truex.
Martin Truex Jr.
Truex.
The only reason I'm using him is because it's double points. Otherwise, I would have been like, I'm banking that. But
And I'm going Kyle Larson. Hold on just a minute, fellas. I got to take this phone call.
Got Chase Elliott, Bubba, Kyle, Larson, Ricky, Denny, Truex, Reddick. Do I go Bowman here or Byron?
That's exactly what we said. Exactly what the two of us said. We were like, he's going Bowman or Byron. Guaranteed he's going Bowman or Byron. We read you like a damn book today.
Oh, damn you boys. Bowman or Byron? Help me out. Somebody help me out. Bowman or Byron? Either one of them's a good pick. Come on. Somebody help me out. Somebody help me out. Bowman or Byron? Bowman or Byron?
They ain't going to help you either. They're tired of seeing you wearing the crown too.
No. Oh, there it is. We got it. Thank you, Daniel. All right. I'm going Bowman. Bowman. Yep.
Bowman.
Well,
so we'll get Michael to put that in when he gets back. We want to move on to something else while we wait for him to get back.
Yeah, weekend races this week. The series Josh runs there at Crawley's Ridge, so that'll be a good show. I want to make it one of them shows. They're about to open the border up, so your little hind end be free.
Except for my new job that I'm going to be stuck up here because I got no vacation.
For how long? A year?
A year.
Oh man. That means no Cup race till next year.
Yes, sir.
Oh man.
Oh, he's back.
Sorry about that, guys.
No worries.
Trying to get my dad through the storms. He's out in the oil field right now. So.
Guess what he did?
Who'd you go with?
Bowman.
He said he's either
All-
picking Bowman or Byron. I said, we read you like a damn book today.
All right, are we ready to watch the show for Indy cars?
Yes.
All right, screen share. Share the screen. Let's see, which one is it?
Hang on there.
What are you doing it off of, Michael position?
Yeah, is it showing it?
Yeah. Showing that.
Okay. Yep. First one is you, Matt. You're getting starting position 28.
Woo!
Which is you have
I gotta look myself.
Stefan Wilson.
Let me tell you something. If you make the Indy 500, it's probably still you're still good, right?
All right. My number now.
Go ahead.
What? Can we do a redo?
What did it say? What did it say? 33? Yes.
No,
Woo!
I got 30th.
Huh?
Dalton Kettle. Wait, is that what that said? 30th.
Yeah.
Dalton Kettle. Or I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Dalton Kellett.
I'm doing good. Show me the money.
Oh God, this better not. This thing better generate a real junky number.
And Willie's pick is number 20.
Oh, well, he's starting ahead of us.
Give me Marco.
Nope.
And you got Jack Harvey.
I'll take him. He's good.
Yeah, like he knows what he's talking about.
No, he's actually running front Indies. He's not a rookie.
I get a feeling that we're all racing for who's not going to make the finish of the race.
I'll watch the Indy 500. No, I'll be at work. I can't watch the Indy 500.
I'll be watching it.
Yeah, I'll be watching it too.
I might be watching. I don't know. Regional races. We'll go to regional races before we talk about a little bit of racing. Where's it at? Regional races. Man, a lot on the docket. You got the Show Me 100. You got the Ironman North. They're at Zanesville, Ohio, at Muscomb County. You got Mars are at Fayette County, Brownstown, Fayette County Speedway in Brownstown, Illinois. Then you got Supers at Brownstown. I don't know why people's running Supers with Show Me, but let's see. You got it. Southern All Stars are at Thunder Hill, 4,000 to win. Let's see. You got, of course, you got Coley's Ridge running. Let's see.
Yep.
Batesville's off this weekend, right?
Batesville's
off. We are
off. Sunday, you have, let's see, Cherokee's running. The Ultimate Series. Mars is running at Spoon River. I know Josh Harris, he's going to run on the modified race. So Tazwell's running. They're running this UCRA series, 3,000 win. See, Dawson's County of Nebraska. This is what I like. People are running on Memorial Day. 411's running for 10,000 win. Tri-State in South Dakota is running. You got Big Ten Supers at Macon. So a lot of racing. If you got a local racetrack nearby, grab a friend, take your kids, go see some local racing and support your local racetrack.
Yeah, here in Arkansas, you got Diamond Speedway Park on the 29th. They're running the Mod Light Challenge Series, 1,000 to win, 100 to start.
Yeah, I don't think we got much around. We got some shows around here that's running, not really big shows. I mean, just some local shows and stuff. I've got something to say about the holiday stuff. Man, some of these racetracks need to take note and have races on the Memorial Day, your Labor Days, your 4th of Julys, because people's off. They're looking for stuff to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
A perfect opportunity.
I still firmly believe, and I'm going to go back to NASCAR on this one. One of the worst decisions they ever made was taking the Daytona July race and taking it off of the 4th of July and running it at 10 in the morning.
Any way it run. Let me tell you something. A lot of
You
people
ran the 4th of July race on the 4th of July at 10 in the morning.
Right. It does not matter. Most people, when they go to a NASCAR race, they go for the weekend. They don't go for one day. They go for the weekend, right? Same thing with July 4th, right? If you go to the race on July 4th down in Daytona, you're not going just for the race. You're going for the whole week. You're spending the whole week at the beach. Yep. Same thing with Daytona 500. You're spending the whole week on the beach. Now, I didn't spend the whole week on the beach. I was at a racetrack every single day I was down there. Every day I was down there, I was either at a short track or the big track. I'm different than, but a lot of people, when you take your kids, they want to go to the beach. So, I mean, my local short track, when it was open, they ran Memorial Day, they ran Labor Day, and they ran on 4th of July. It did not matter what day of the week it ran on. Memorial Day and Labor Day is always on Monday. We'd have like twin sportsman races or twin late model races. And let me tell you something. It was during the day races. They opened the gates up at 12 noon, and we raced. I think we started at 4 or 5 that day, or 1 or 2. And we had guys from out of town. They'd come out of town. Or guys from Nashville would come up. Guys from Louisville would come down and figure 8 race and stuff. So, I mean, I wish they would go back to actually tracks would do that, right? So, but would you go to a NASCAR race on Memorial Day? Would you go to a race on a Monday or Tuesday with NASCAR for like a holiday race?
I don't know that I would go to a NASCAR race, but I would definitely go to
a local
track.
Local track race, yeah.
Yeah. We've got tracks around here that are closing down for the holiday. I don't understand that. That's a great opportunity. People's off. They want to go do something.
Well, I can tell you why Batesville closes, and that's been kind of an agreement with the Show Me 100 for years and years, is that we don't race the same weekend that race is being held, just for the simple fact so many people from here go to the Show Me 100.
Yep.
I wish that a lot of tracks would actually work together to have big events or work around big events. I mean, I'm gonna tell you something. We've got some tracks around here, man, that they'll throw up, hey, I got 1,000 to win open wheel modified race, and then the next track, 30 minutes away. All right, guys, we're gonna run open wheel modified, 1,500 to win. Like, come on now, you're stepping on each other's toes, right? That's just not good for business, So kart racing's as bad as it like that too. You got 4 or 5 owners that they'll fight for cars or carts or stuff like that. So, we're gradually losing racetracks. I did like Dale Jr.'s take. Did y'all get to catch the Dale Jr. download?
Yeah.
Did you get to listen to it?
I didn't, but
what'd you think about it?
I thought it was all right.
I think that's probably his best one yet.
You
with
could
Kerry.
Definitely tell with him and Kerry there was a lot of competition between the two, and I still sense like there still may be some type of, hey, I did this and you didn't type of deal.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. They had a special, like an after show. Junior did like at 5:30. I jumped in there and listened to him, and he said he wants to spend more time with. He wants to spend more time with, Carrie, right? If they can get Teresa and Dale's daughter Taylor on there, son, that'd probably be a good show to listen to.
I'll tell you what it did expose, just how much of a bee Teresa Earnhardt is.
Yeah. That, just like Junior said on his podcast, they've got the old street stock that he started in behind the DEI shop that he can't even get to. He would love to have that over in his, his shop or something, restore it, but it's in a museum over at DEI that, why is it in DEI museum when it, they don't have nothing apart?
It's no different than his what is his 04? I think it was his 04 Daytona 500 winning car.
Yeah.
It's in DEI. He can't get at it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm surprised that she has any money left with DEI way it got ran to the dirt, right? Because it got ran to the dirt.
I know, but you know what? You got to remember, she's still making lots of money off royalties from Earnhardt stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
where's the
Earnhardt.
royalty stuff, though?
Any hat, any shirt, any.
You don't see very many stuff sold. There ain't no Earnhardt stuff sold at a track. Nothing.
Well, he had a lot of businesses too, right? Outside of racing.
He's still got the Dale Earnhardt car dealership.
Mm-hmm. That's all going to be going to her.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing. He didn't have a wheel. That's what hurt him too. He didn't have a wheel because he didn't think he was touchable, right? Yeah. So, but yeah. Anyway,
bad deal.
That is a bad deal. If you ain't caught Dale Jr.'s podcast, it definitely worth listening to. They went back to him playing drums and waking Carrie up in the middle of the night to
locking him out of the house,
locking him out of the house with his now wife. I reckon that story was he said he brought a lady home and couldn't even get in and stuff. I did not know back in the day. This was news to me. Back in the day, to race online, you had to call a long distance number to race online. Like I didn't think that. Yeah, I didn't know that. That was something to learn. But man, what a heartbreak when he found out. What I didn't understand. Michael, did you understand with the whole deal when Dale died? Did they pull that ARCA deal like right then?
Yeah, pulled it straight up underneath Carrie's feet.
Like the day he died?
That night.
That night, yep.
So he was supposed to run, right?
Yep.
Okay. I thought I heard that right, but I just wanted to clear it.
Yeah, I guess Teresa had Ty Norris call him and say it's done.
I'm going to tell you something. I'm kind of looking forward to the Ty Norris episode.
I'm looking forward to Jimmy Spencer.
You think Kurt Busch will be there too?
I don't know. I still don't think they're sending each other Christmas cards.
I don't think they are. I watched the video where Kurt and Kyle didn't talk to each other for a year.
Yeah.
I guess when Kyle wrecked Kurt.
Yeah,
the All-Star race.
Well, the All-Star race. I'd wreck my family for $1 million too. The crying towel. I like it. iRacing. Yeah, we'll talk about iRacing.
Okay, Crown goes from over here to over there now.
We had an iRace Sunday Night League. Starts at 7:45. Street stocks had 14 show up. 14 or 17, I can't remember.
14.
14 show up. It got a little hairy. Let's just put it that way.
I ended on the hook.
Rough.
Yeah,
I was on the hook at the end of the race.
And I took the back row challenge after starting on the pole, and
you was up to fifth. You was up to fifth within like 6-7 laps.
Yeah.
You got to take a little bit of a grain of salt because he accidentally wiped out half the field.
Yeah. I was like, "What's going on back there?" I was running third or fourth. Got a little scuffle.
I just barely. Touched him, and he went whoop, and it like a bomb went off back there.
But the problem is that you did that, and then when you turned down, your right reared. I can't remember who it was, but you right reared Austin, and he turned up in front of everybody that was on the outside line, and it was just like a big friggin' domino. We all piled in there.
If I can figure out, and I think I'm going to try to figure out to take our replays, basically, and cut them down into highlights. That will take a lot of work, but I think it'd be fun to take it back on some of the good races. You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
And you can go back and if for this week and every week you can watch it live.
Oh, I
on
forgot that.
B. Willie Productions.
Yep.
Bradley Wilson.
We are
Bro-
broadcast.
Yeah, Bradley Wilson did it, and it was a hell of a job he did. He was
So I
going to come
might
on
get
the
with
show,
Bradley about taking it because I can edit videos basically. I might talk to Bradley about editing videos down to maybe a little short clips or something.
So hopefully that'll be good. But yeah, congratulations to Michael. He had a really good race, and then Michael and I were in a truck race on Monday night.
Yep.
And
Matt threw one away.
I was
Well,
leading.
he had some
I
help.
was leading with 2 to go, and the caution come out. And we were at Bristol Dirt, and we took the green flag. We got through 1 and 2, and there was only 5 trucks on the lead lap. And let's just say when we got to 3 and 4, all 5 trucks were in a pile.
Well, you know, we went off into turn 1 on the green flag, and we won't name names, but somebody just doored the crap out of me, and I thought, he's getting his back, and it ended up costing Matt the win.
Yeah, and all right, stuff happens. We did do a little testing Saturday with ARCA and late models. That didn't go well.
I think Willie and I have decided that our series is going to be an ARCA car based series.
Yep.
So
ARCA is probably the way to go. It ain't gonna be no 1.5 tracks, I can tell you that.
No, probably might run Darlington.
I'm down with Darlington because the tires go away so quick.
Yeah. Darlington's a fun track, and it's a little bit challenging and stuff. But we're not running Charlotte. We're not running Charlotte. And
what about the Charlotte Legends Oval?
Ooh,
maybe.
Huh?
You could get me to miss a Friday night show at Batesville for that track.
Maybe.
Or the Nashville quarter mile.
I don't think we're running the Nashville quarter mile. We'll run Nashville big track, but
didn't we?
We might do some testing at some Nashville quarter mile.
I think
we have done that. We have done that. Yeah, we have done that. We have tested them, and it was hairy. It was hairy to say the least. And so, but I think we're gonna stick mostly to the short tracks. However, to kind of give everybody a little bit of a level playing field, we are going to be going to the 3 big super speedways. For a little bit of super speedway racing.
The iRacing Super Speedway.
The iRacing Super Speedway.
Man.
I'd rather sit here and watch paint dry skill that track ever again.
Hey, we ran the pavement street stock at that track, and there was only 5 of us, and damn, that was fun. It was good. So, but iRacing League or the ARCA League, I think probably here in another couple of weeks. We got a couple more tracks to test, and then I think we'll have an announcement about getting that one going. So,
yep.
Josh, your invite is still waiting. If you still want to get in the league, it's still pending. It's showing it's there,
sitting there quietly.
And I think Willie and I decided. I think we're gonna run it Tuesday nights. I think.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
I think.
Yeah, I think we're gonna run Tuesday nights. So.
What time's your gambler deal?
Well, I'm fixing to be adminning a league on Tuesday nights.
Well, I guess you'll miss out.
Dang it.
Yep.
Well, it depends on what time your admin league is at.
Yeah, we don't have any details just yet. Just know
it'll be. I mean, guys, it's going to have to start at like 7:45 because I don't get off till 7, and it gives me time to set up.
We'll be probably starting it at 8.
Probably
8. Yeah, we'll probably start it at 8.
Follow me. It'll last an hour. It ain't going to be very long races.
No. We're going to run pretty short races.
So I'm all for it. I want to play this real quick. The Show Me 100. I forgot to show the Show Me 100 promo. Kind of give the guys what kind of track it is and stuff like that. I mean, it's definitely, if you got Mav, even the plus, excuse me, just a regular plus deal. Thursday or Friday tomorrow, they're running double features. It'll be worth watching if you got the $7.99 month deal. But I want you to play it here. Here it is.
Late model dirt track racing is the king of grassroots racing, and no late model event is more spectacular than the Lucas Oil Show Me 100, presented by ProtectTheHarvest.com. This 29th running of the national event will feature top drivers from all across the country. It all happens May 27th through the 29th, and it's only at Lucas Oil Speedway in Wheatland, Missouri. For tickets and info, visit LucasOilSpeedway.com. LucasOilSpeedway.com. Lucas Oil Speedway, where motorsports come to life.
That by far is probably one of the nicest facilities.
Yeah, you got to see it with your own eyes to see just how badass that place is.
TV don't do justice.
No.
I only saw it on TV, but I think I said it's up to Matt last year and you, Michael, that place was amazing.
Yeah, I went there last year to watch the Big Buck 50.
So, I think we're in for a treat and stuff. So, we'll wrap it up. Best and worst of the week. I think we went Michael last time. Matt, you start off.
No, you're starting this week.
Oh, I'm starting this week.
You're starting this week. Might as well get this out of the way because we know you got your damn rant coming up, show.
No, I already did my rant. Let's see. Worst of the week's got to be NASCAR running, making the drivers run in the rain. That was probably the most embarrassing to watch for a race fan, an actual true race fan. That was embarrassing to watch. For an average race fan, they probably enjoyed it, right? I'd say your average race fan, you're getting into NASCAR or getting into racing. Everybody goes through that. Okay. Wow, that was a cool wreck deal. Everybody goes through that phase. Look at them cars wreck. You got plenty of that, right? But as a true fan, I hated seeing all that. I mean, going and seeing cars wreck. So NASCAR, leave your rain tires at home, shred them. Tell your Goodyear to quit making them. Slicks only. Be done with it. Best of the week, man. I don't know. I don't know what the best of the week. I had it. You know what? I'm gonna go with Brandon Little. Hearing that story, best of the week.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Having him on, and we're gonna pull for a miracle to get him in the show. But that's a name that I'm gonna keep on the back burner and keep in my sights for when Flo maybe goes up to Port Royal, because I know they show races from Port Royal.
I think every week.
And I like to catch him on Flo a little bit. So that for sure probably is my best of the week. So hearing his backstory and stuff with his dad racing, that story reminds me of a kind of a Rayburn, right? That's how Rayburn started. Rayburn owned cars. He never really raced a lot. But he owns cars. Basically, same with Larry Shaw, right? Larry Shaw he started out owning cars, right?
Nope.
And then
Nope. I didn't have started.
He just built them?
He started working he had his own little body shop here in town, and then
he went with Mark Martin, right?
And then Julian asked him to come over to help start working on his cars, and he designed a dirt chassis, and Mark didn't want to run it, and they put Billy Moyer in it. I think it was, but no, it wasn't Billy Moyer the first time. It was somebody else. And from there, it just took off. He started building them chassis.
Oh, that'd be somebody I like to get on. That'd be somebody I like to get on. Be hard to get him on, but I'd be a fun one to probably get on, though.
I'll see what I can do.
All right, work on it, baseball guy. We're going to Matt. Best worst.
Best of the week. I know already that Michael is not going to like my best of the week. But as all of you know, being a Jeff Gordon life fan, Hendrick Motorsports tie-in Petty Enterprises with 268 Cup wins, and 93 of those belonging to my boy. So that's my best of the week. Good for that. Worst of the week, exactly the same as Michael. Or not Michael, Willie. That was awful. And for the love of God, we're not IMSA. We're NASCAR Cup Series. Get the damn cars off the road tracks. We had 2, and that was enough. We got 3, and I was like, okay. 7, too many.
I 100% agree with you on that one. And stuff. I think they need to rotate the road courses out, right? I mean,
3 races a year, fine, but rotate them through. I agree with that.
I rotate them through. Don't pull Watkins Glen off that one's got to stay. That's probably to me when it comes to road course racing, Watkins Glen is by far probably the funnest to watch.
Watkins Glen, of all the racetracks that I think they've been on, probably suits the Cup car the best because it's a high speed track.
Yeah. He was
the
going
Cup car
185 mile an hour in the rain.
Mm-hmm. But the problem
down
is that
straightaway.
But you look at Watkins Glen, right? They don't get down to that kind of, they were going 185 to like 30.
Right. Going in turn
Right.
1, 108. It was turn 12. It was turn 12. They was going 185 going down, and it was a hairpin.
Yeah,
basically,
and they're down.
Yeah, the 30 first gear.
They're down to like first gear 30 mile an hour, right? The problem is that I love the high speed road courses with the Cup cars, but the problem is that you can't have high speed and technical tight slow turns. Don't work.
That track was built for F1.
It was built for F1. It wasn't built for stock cars. I don't think the track put on a great race. And it was funny. I heard somebody say this week that if the drivers like racing at the racetrack, it usually puts on the crappiest races. And all the drivers said they liked Coda, and guess what happened? We got a crappy race.
Yeah. I mean, Coda's like F1 design Coda, right? They basically work with a design Coda. F1 reminds me of the Olympics going everywhere, right? Because they get their racetracks built, they go to it 1 or 2 times, and then it sits abandoned for years, right? I mean, I'm sure Coda probably ain't that way, but you look at the Olympics. When Olympics comes over to the U.S., they start building arenas and stadiums and all that, and then once they're done, they basically don't use them no more. That's basically what F1 does. They get people to build racetracks, and they go to it once or twice a year, or once, twice, and it's done.
And see, the thing is that when we had Sonoma and we had Watkins Glen, the one thing about Sonoma that is a lot different is that, yes, it's a technical racetrack, but we don't have the super high speeds there. The cars aren't getting up to 200 mile an hour.
You don't need to get up to 200 mile an hour on a road course.
But 180 is getting up there. And I was concerned that if we would have actually had a dry track like we were talking about last week, I was concerned that these guys were going to be having huge brake problems.
Yeah. But anyway,
Michael.
Well, I get off topic with best and worst. I always go to the sports side of things. My worst of the week is a University of Arkansas baseball player got arrested Saturday night. What was you thinking when you got denied a hot dog and you're basically drunker than Cooter Brown? At what point did you think destroying a credit card machine was going to keep you from going to jail? What an idiot.
What an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
My best has got to go to our governor for making sure that we got 100% capacity, because watching the Arkansas baseball series for Florida this weekend was pretty awesome to see a packed crowd.
Yep.
How'd y'all do against Vandy?
Right now, as most of y'all can probably tell, I've been switching back and forth. Vandy is up 3-2, bottom of the 4th, but we are fixing to score.
It's baseball. You're not fixing to score. You might have people on base.
Oh, we're going to score.
Sports topic. Your Oilers got swept.
Don't want to talk about it. Next subject.
My Preds, they dropped a overtime killer. Pecorine would have not let that through. That's just my opinion. Dude is not good he's short, 5'11", too short for a goalie. That's just my opinion. But
Hey, you can have our 6'7" goalie that can't stop a damn thing.
yeah,
If they don't buy him out, if they do not buy him out in June, they got to fire that freaking general manager first thing on the next day.
yeah, I gotta see down here. I gotta see because they're supposed to have been playing by now. Give everybody, let's see. Up tied 1-1 going into second. So, before I had my rant of the week, I was talking about the Memorial Day races. That is going to be a segment, Willie's rant of the week, right? Or Michael's rant of the week, whatever he's got to do, and stuff. But we are still planning to do some mat track stuff. Once I get schedule kind of ironed out, when I can go to some events and stuff like that, give back, and stuff. What y'all's plans for the weekend besides watching the show me? Any plans?
Not for me.
No.
Working me.
It was a good thing it got rained out tonight, because if it wouldn't have got rained out tonight, the three of us might have been doing a show, but it might have been like blah 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 blah, and we were out of here.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
me would be switching back and forth from the.
Oh yeah, we
game
would have
to
been
the
switching back and forth all right.
Yeah.
Whole
I'd have probably put it on the little screen over here, and Flo would be like, or Matt would be like, all right, Mid South, please take it down. Like Flo did that one time. I don't know if it's Flo or somebody, but they called somebody out in the middle of a broadcast.
That was XR.
Huh?
That was XR. That was XR. XR at Bristol.
And the Hogs take the lead 4-3.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey.
Anyway, we're gonna.
You lose this week, Willie.
He is.
And I am. You are doing that hog call.
Now lose the whole 5 events, right? I mean, I got to be lowest on the total poll.
You have to be dead last after the 5 events. You better be doing that hog call.
Okay.
Wearing that Arkansas hat.
Okay. All right. What about if I win again?
You ain't winning.
Wait a second. We gotta no. Y'all can't just throw that at me because I'm winning. I'm wearing the crown over here,
But wait a minute. Didn't I win last night?
You did win last night on technicality.
Technicality.
You did.
What
Whatever.
about you on a technicality? Bobby Pierce getting DQ'd.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that was my other worst of the freaking week. I forgot about that. The Flow event on Tuesday. That had to be one of the worst races I think I've ever watched.
Yeah, that was
not good.
That was my worst of the week. I forgot also that was the most boringest race, I have seen in a very long time. Tri-City, man. I don't know dude. I don't know. I don't know if the track's at fault or just Bobby Pierce just put a whooping. I don't know.
I used the wall most of the race.
Yeah. And you know what? The funny part is that Michael showed us
smacking the wall that one street stock race.
It does. That maybe reminded me. I saw Willie or Michael sent us some pictures. I guess Davenport has a lot more pull at baseball than we thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting some new dirt.
Is that all the way around or just spots?
I'm assuming all the way around. From
Looks like it's all the way around.
It's going all the way around. I went by there yesterday and seen dump trucks rolling out. Thought, what in the world's going on here? And then
wait a second. So they resurfacing it?
Resurfacing it.
Obviously, whatever he said, I'm suspecting that they're doing it for the topless.
I don't know.
Topless ain't till what? August, ain't it?
August, yeah.
Yeah, but the problem is that you got to get it worked in. You're going to need a few races to get it worked in. You do not want to do a fresh track.
Is the topless the first big event before they hit the other 50,000 races?
Yeah, topless is first before any of them.
Because y'all got 3 big events this year, paying 150,000 or whatever it is, or.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And Davenport did already say he was coming to topless, so.
Davenport
ain't gonna win topless.
No.
He ain't gonna win topless. That's a Jimmy Owens win right there.
No.
Mark it down. That's who I'm putting in
You
the
mark
books.
it down, T-Mac wins.
What?
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. I got to review last week's show. We had all these friggin' bets flying around. I gotta keep track of.
Yeah, we're starting to aim towards that direction, aren't we?
Oh yeah, I gotta get back in there and see what the heck, who's losing what.
Oh, I ain't losing nothing. What are you talking about? Y'all crazy. I ain't losing nothing.
Josh, I can't go with Davenport on the topless. T-Mac has whooped his ass so many times at the topless, it's not funny.
But he did put a whipping on him at the bad boy.
T-Mac wasn't there. T-Mac wasn't there. Davenport, sorry to say, Davenport fans, but he was basically running against kind of guys that are not used to running with that caliper, right? I mean, yeah, you've got the Logan Martins that are still – Logan Martin's coming to his own, okay? He's still coming – I think Logan Martin's going to surprise some people this week, right? I think – not surprise people, I think he's going to be running good this week. But Superman was the favorite going into that.
Hey, I'm not saying Davenport ain't gonna win the topless. I am not. These two, whatever. But I am staying out of that one.
When is the topless?
August.
Look, Josh says he can't be friends with either one of you now.
Well, I mean, I can't help the way I just I can't help the way I think.
No, you can't help it because your stupid freaking crown don't fit because your head swelled too much after this weekend.
Oh, what? Don't worry.
And us two over here are fixing to give you a good ass whooping this weekend.
Put a hurt on him all weekend long.
You're crazy. You're crazy. Crazy.
I actually went and signed up for Dirt Draft just because I want to make sure that I kick your butt this weekend.
That's if Matt don't show up. He hadn't been showing up.
He went up there and put a whooping on World Outlaw guys the other day.
Yeah, boy, he did.
I mean, that was a whooping. We don't talk about World Outlaws very much.
Yeah, I'm kind of anti-World of Outlaws.
Yeah.
So
I kind of am too. But guys, had fun. Next show, it'll be Wednesday or Thursday. We'll figure it out one of the day. I think it's going to be back to Wednesday, 8:00.
Yeah, well, only reason we had to postpone this week because Willie's internet went out.
No Wednesday show. It'll be Thursday show.
Thursday show
next Wednesday is Castro night, Florence.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep, it will be Thursday then.
Yeah,
yep.
I remember we went for the Lucas Oil Series and I won that event too.
Huh?
You did.
I did.
You did.
Wait a second. Y'all want to go ahead and pick that one?
Oh God.
Let's do it. Hell, why not? Let me go ahead and have spot.
Okay, this is not double points. This one though. This one ain't on the weekend, so this is not double points.
Single points.
Well, how are we going to pick it if we don't know who's there?
Yeah, that's the hard part. We don't get to know who's there.
We better not. Better be.
All right, here's what we're going to do. Here's what I'm going to do. We can come in here. We can do a short segment Wednesday, or maybe how about this? We go live for 2 or 3 minutes with our
picks on Wednesday.
Picks on Wednesday. Go live for 2 or 3 minutes, right for the pre-race show. For the pre-race, give our picks.
Okay, I'm all for it.
Sounds good to me.
I already know who I'm picking, but that's if I finish last. But wait a second. No. We'll do random draw who gets picked first with Wednesday pick.
Why don't we just random pick?
Huh?
Why don't we just random?
I'm not random picking on a dirt race. You got to be out your mind if you think I'm going to random pick a dirt race. It's like taking a gun to a knife. You take a knife to a gunfight. I mean, it's like you got 4 guys that can win. You got 4 guys that can win that race. 5 guys, 7 guys, whatever. And you're going to give me a no name, that might not make the show. I'm not doing that.
Chicken.
What do you mean? What?
Chicken.
What are you going to give me? One of the Simpson boys? I mean, come on.
They won't even be there.
Huh?
They won't even be there.
I mean, you
I'd
give
be
me
willing.
Josh Rice or
I knew he was
Hudson
going there.
O'Neal, Devin
I-
Moran,
I'd be
Tyler
willing to do a
Hurd.
random.
Huh?
I'd be willing to do a random.
Fine. Do a random. Pull the random up. Do it real quick. 24 cars.
Hold
24 cars.
Hey. Let's make this more fair. You want because Whiny over here is getting whiny about it. Let's do random top 10.
All right.
Random top 10.
Let me fix the wheel here because I got to take all these spots off.
Right, we'll do random top 10. That'll fix him because then he ain't gonna be able to whine about it getting his. And by the way,
you had that local guy start outside pole and he dropped like a rock.
and if somebody outside the top 10 wins, no points for anybody.
All right. We got her up here yet?
Yep. Ready?
All right. Who's going? Who's first?
Give it to Matt.
Matt, here we go.
Give him a 10. 10. Oh!
All right, hang on. Flow night.
Flow night. Wednesday.
Matt got a 10.
No, I got 9.
Or 9. Sorry, we had
Jesus. I'm getting shortchanged here for crying out loud.
All right. We want to hide that. And here we go. This one's mine.
8. 6.
I got a 6.
All right, give me a 4. Give me a 4.
This backfired rather quickly here, Matt.
Give me a 4. 4.
Give him the 10.
4.
Give him the 10.
He's going to get a 4. No.
8. Oh, it's going to be this is going to be interesting. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
All right. We sure you want to go? we going to do that?
Oh, yeah.
This could be interesting.
Oh, yeah. We're doing it.
Y'all got to figure a way to catch up in points because I'm blowing this thing out of the water. It could change with double points, though.
Far as I'm concerned, you're going to be last after this weekend, buddy.
I had to finish last every event for me to like fall to last.
Not when we win, you get 10 points.
Yeah, it is true. Damn.
You will easily go to last.
You're going to need a life jacket when we're done with you this week.
Hey, send me the updated pick so I can keep up track there, boss.
All right. Well, I think it's time to call her a night, boys.
Yep. Guys, it was fun. Appreciate everybody watching. Next week, Thursday, 8 o'clock. I got to reach out to somebody about a guest. There's a big street stock race coming on next Saturday night, 5,000 win. I'm going to try to get the promoter on. Try to talk about who's going to be there. I think they had 34 cars pre-entered. No, for 34 cars pre-entered, looking like he said 40. When I saw him post 40 to 50 is what he's expecting street stocks. Yeah. So that'll be a hell of a good show. Hell of an event. So, but we'll keep everybody updated. Michael, keep everybody updated. Friday, we'll basically, kind of who won the picks on Friday. Do a post for each day. Try to keep everybody in the loop. You can put, Willie wins Friday and Willie wins Saturday. Willie wins Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm keeping this crown until somebody can pry it off my head. I'm sorry, it's gonna do it. But guys, it's been fun. Appreciate y'all doing it with me. Next Thursday, 8 o'clock, same time. It's gonna be a good show.
And not forget
Coke 600.
Sunday night. Tune in. Oh no, we're off this weekend, aren't we?
Yeah,
our racing is off this weekend, so.
But we might
enjoy your holiday weekend down there because I don't get one.
I'm sure you're gonna get some good laughs this weekend. Don't worry.
Wow.
I don't have a holiday weekend this weekend. I'm working a Monday.
Are you?
Start the new job Tuesday.
So you starting your old job Monday?
Yeah, for one day.
One day you got to go Monday.
Actually, tomorrow.
Tomorrow's your last day.
Tomorrow's my last day. Yep.
Well, congratulations on your new
Thank you.
adventure. It's always good to go try something new.
Yep, it's something different. I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited about it. But you all
1 year clock. Start your 1 year clock.
Yeah. Well, you boys enjoy your Memorial Day weekend.
I'll be at the house.
I know I'm going to be spending a lot of this weekend with you boys anyway. So.
Yep.
A lot of refereeing, won't you?
Yeah, we're gonna be like Rigsby and
Listen. I've already got the look. Pad of paper's written right here, and I'm gonna have to be writing this stuff down. Like every hour, there's gonna be another freaking bet. I'm probably gonna
Who's that other co-host?
A Suave.
Yeah. We gonna do an over under on cautions real quick. We can do it for
Oh,
this.
good Lord. Okay, time to go.
See you guys.
See ya.